What if the secret to instant wealth isn't about working harder, chasing endless opportunities, or grinding through years of struggle? Imagine unlocking a hidden power within your mind, one that can summon abundance faster than you ever thought possible. Neville Goddard, a master of manifestation, reveals exactly how to tap into this power, transforming your life from scarcity to overflowing prosperity in record time. The idea sounds almost too good to be true. How can simply changing your thoughts create real tangible wealth? That's the question countless people ask, yet few truly understand the answer. Neville's approach goes beyond wishful thinking. It's about embodying the feeling of abundance so deeply that your reality has no choice but to follow. What if the way you think about your financial situation right now is actually blocking the flow of prosperity? What if you could rewrite your inner story to become the magnet for wealth and opportunity? This video dives deep into the techniques Neville Goddard taught. Techniques that empower you to fast-track abundance by shifting your imagination and assumptions in a very specific way. By the end of this, you'll have a clear, actionable method to align your mind with wealth, enabling you to attract money, success, and opportunities faster than ever before. Stick around because the transformation starts not outside but within you. The most powerful form of creation lies hidden in your mind. Once you learn how to access it, abundance becomes inevitable. What if the one tool you've been overlooking all along is your imagination? It's not just a playground for daydreams, it's the birthplace of everything you desire. Neville Goddard taught that your imagination is the creative engine that shapes your reality. The difference between those who attract abundance and those who don't often comes down to how vividly and consistently they use this inner power. Your imagination isn't a passive escape. It's an active force that impresses your subconscious mind with images and feelings so real that your external world has no choice but to mirror them. When you consciously cultivate the experience of having what you want, whether it's wealth, success, or happiness, you are effectively planting seeds that will grow into your physical reality. But this requires more than fleeting thoughts or wishful hopes. It demands a deliberate and sustained focus on the sensation of abundance as if it already exists. Neville emphasized living in the end, which means feeling the reality of your desired outcome now before any external proof appears. This mental rehearsal rewires your subconscious, aligning your beliefs, emotions, and actions with the state of already having achieved your goal. Many get stuck imagining lack or focusing on what they don't want, which only strengthens those limitations. By redirecting your imagination to rich, detailed, and emotionally charged visions of abundance, you shift your energy. This shift ignites a magnetic pull that draws opportunities and resources toward you effortlessly. In essence, your imagination is the ultimate laboratory for creation. When harnessed correctly, it's faster than action alone and more powerful than any external strategy. Mastering this inner art is the key to turning intangible dreams into tangible wealth, and it's available to anyone willing to use their mind with intention and belief. What if the secret to attracting wealth isn't about chasing it but actually feeling like you already have it? This subtle but powerful shift in mindset is where many people stumble, yet it's the core of Neville Goddard's teaching. True manifestation begins when your emotions match the reality you want to create, not when your bank account says so. The key is to immerse yourself fully in the sensation of abundance as if it's happening right now. This isn't about pretending or forcing happiness. It's about tuning your entire being, thoughts, emotions, and beliefs into the frequency of having enough, more than enough. When you do this, your subconscious mind accepts it as truth and your outer world begins to reflect it. Why does feeling matter so much? Because emotions act like a signal to the universe, broadcasting your current state of being. If you feel lack, frustration, or worry, those feelings become a magnet for more scarcity. But when you cultivate gratitude, joy, and confidence in your abundance, you activate a powerful creative cycle. It's like living in the future and bringing that future into your present moment. Imagine the pride, relief, and freedom you'd feel if your financial goals were already met. Hold on to that feeling with unwavering faith and watch how opportunities, ideas, and people start aligning to make it a reality. This process requires patience and practice. It's not an instant switch, but a consistent way of being. Start small. Pause during your day to feel the comfort of financial security, the excitement of new possibilities, or the peace that comes with knowing you're supported. Over time, these feelings reshape your internal world and consequently your external one. Mastering this emotional alignment is the bridge between dreaming and receiving. When your heart and mind are in harmony with abundance, the universe responds in kind, fast, and often in ways you never expected. What if a simple mental exercise could accelerate the flow of wealth into your life? Visualization isn't just a motivational cliche. It's a practical tool that taps directly into the subconscious mind, rewiring your beliefs and opening doors to opportunities you might have missed otherwise. Neville Goddard emphasized the art of vivid mental imagery as one of the fastest ways to manifest your desires, especially abundance. The power lies in creating a detailed, sensory-rich picture of your desired reality. It's not enough to vaguely imagine having money or being successful. The mind responds best when you paint a clear, living scene. Feel the texture of the bills in your hand. Hear the excitement in your voice as you share your success. See yourself confidently navigating the life you want. This deep immersion activates emotions tied to your goal, making it feel authentic and inevitable. Why does this speed up manifestation? Because your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between real experiences and vivid imaginings. When you consistently feed it compelling positive images, you shift old limiting patterns and create a new blueprint aligned with wealth. This process rewires your brain to recognize opportunities, build confidence, and take inspired action naturally. Daily visualization also primes your intuition. You start noticing subtle clues and ideas that can lead you closer to financial breakthroughs. The clearer your mental movie, the stronger your magnetic pull becomes. It's like sending a beacon out into the universe, signaling exactly what you want. Consistency is key. Make visualization a daily ritual, preferably at moments when your mind is calm, like right after waking or before sleep. Couple this practice with gratitude and belief, and you build unstoppable momentum. Mastering this technique transforms your imagination from idle dreaming into a dynamic creative force, dramatically speeding up how fast you attract wealth and abundance. What if the foundation of all manifestation lies in one simple yet profound principle, assuming your desire is already fulfilled? This mindset shift isn't just philosophical, it's a practical method that Neville Goddard championed as the cornerstone of creating your reality. When you truly live as if your goals have been achieved, you align your subconscious with that truth, and the world has no choice but to reflect it back. At its core, this principle means adopting the feeling and belief that what you want is not somewhere in the future, but already yours. It's about dropping doubt and hesitation, and stepping fully into the identity of the person who already possesses that abundance. This assumption shapes your thoughts, emotions, and actions, creating a magnetic force that draws circumstances, people, and opportunities aligned with your desired outcome. Many struggle because they wait for external proof before feeling successful, but this reverses the natural creative process. Instead, by embodying the end result first, you send a clear message to your subconscious, which governs your habits and decisions. This internal acceptance gradually rewires your mental patterns, dissolving limiting beliefs and replacing them with empowering ones. It's not just wishful thinking, it requires faith and consistency. Every time you catch yourself doubting, return to the feeling of already having what you want. Small daily practices like affirmations, mental rehearsals, or simply holding a confident mindset strengthen this assumption until it becomes your new reality. Living in this state transforms obstacles into stepping stones and fear into motivation. The law's true magic is that it bypasses external conditions, making your inner world the ultimate source of creation. When you assume your abundance is already here, the universe aligns effortlessly to bring that assumption into physical form, fast and undeniably real. What separates those who manifest quickly from those who struggle endlessly is often persistence, not in action but in feeling. Holding on to the sensation of abundance, even when your external circumstances say otherwise, is a game changer. Neville Goddard taught that persistence in this feeling is the secret to turning imagined wealth into tangible reality. Maintaining this state isn't about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's a deliberate choice to keep your inner focus locked on the experience of having abundance. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you nurture grows. If you repeatedly dwell on scarcity, frustration, or doubt, those feelings become stronger and shape your reality. But if you nurture feelings of prosperity, gratitude, and security, you cultivate fertile ground for your desires to blossom. This persistence requires mindfulness. Life will throw distractions, setbacks, and fears your way, normal challenges that test your belief. The key is recognizing when your feelings drift away from abundance and gently but firmly bringing yourself back to that empowered state. Techniques like daily meditation, journaling about what you're grateful for, or revisiting vivid mental scenes of success help anchor this feeling deep within. It also helps to create daily rituals that reinforce your new reality. Simple actions like visualizing your goals, speaking affirmations, or surrounding yourself with reminders of your dreams. These small, consistent steps build emotional momentum and keep your subconscious aligned. Remember, the mind doesn't differentiate between a fleeting daydream and a deeply held belief. The more consistently you feel abundant, the more your subconscious treats it as fact, gradually shifting your external world. Persistence in feeling isn't about forcing or struggling. It's about calmly and confidently choosing abundance as your natural state, no matter what shows up outside. This unwavering emotional commitment is what transforms desires into your lived experience. One of the biggest reasons manifestation efforts fail is because of subtle but critical missteps that most people don't even realize they're making. Neville Goddard's teachings show that even the most powerful techniques can fall flat if these common pitfalls aren't addressed. Understanding what to avoid is just as important as knowing what to do. A major trap is inconsistency. Many start strong with visualization or affirmations, but quickly lose momentum when results don't appear immediately. Manifestation is a process that requires steady, unwavering focus. Flickering belief or giving up too soon signals doubt to your subconscious, which blocks the flow of abundance. Another mistake is clinging to how and when your desires should manifest. Trying to control the outcome or timing limits the infinite ways the universe can deliver. This rigidity creates resistance instead of allowing the natural unfolding of your desires. Instead, trust that abundance will come in the perfect form and time, often beyond your expectations. Dwelling on lack or negative thoughts is a silent saboteur. Even a single moment of anxiety or disbelief weakens your energetic alignment. Neville stressed the importance of guarding your mental state fiercely, because what you focus on expands. When scarcity thoughts creep in, consciously shift your attention to gratitude and positive imagery. Some also fail to embody the feeling of having what they want. Manifestation isn't just about thoughts, it's about feeling the reality deeply and consistently. Without emotional involvement, your subconscious doesn't get the full message and your efforts remain surface level. Finally, ignoring inspired action is a frequent error. Manifestation isn't passive magic. It requires you to move when opportunities arise. Listen to your intuition and be ready to act on ideas that feel aligned. Avoiding these mistakes creates a clear, fertile path for abundance to flow. With awareness and commitment, you turn manifestation into a reliable, life-changing practice. What if the key to unlocking abundance lies not in grand gestures, but in simple daily habits that tune your mind to wealth? Consistency in small, intentional practices creates powerful momentum that Neville Goddard emphasized as essential for fast manifestation. These daily rituals are the bridge between your desires and reality, transforming abstract dreams into concrete results. Start each day by setting a clear mental picture of your desired outcome. Spend a few minutes visualizing with full sensory detail. Feel the emotions, hear the sounds, see the scenes of your abundant life. This primes your subconscious to work behind the scenes, aligning your thoughts and actions effortlessly with your goals. Gratitude is another cornerstone. Taking time to genuinely appreciate what you already have shifts your energy from lack to plenty. This shift is magnetic, attracting more reasons to be thankful and reinforcing the mindset of abundance. Keep a gratitude journal or pause regularly throughout the day to acknowledge small wins and blessings. Affirmations, when spoken with conviction, reprogram limiting beliefs. Choose statements that resonate deeply and speak in the present tense, like "I am worthy of wealth" or "money flows to me easily." Repetition makes these truths embed in your subconscious, changing how you perceive and respond to opportunity. Mindfulness and emotional awareness also play a crucial role. Catch moments when doubt or scarcity thoughts arise and gently redirect yourself back to feelings of confidence and security. This emotional self-management, keeps your vibration steady and attractive. Finally, remain open to inspired action. Manifestation isn't just mental, it's also practical. When intuition nudges you toward a new opportunity or step, embrace it quickly and decisively. By weaving these practices into your daily life, you create an unstoppable current pulling abundance toward you faster than you imagined possible. The magic unfolds in the routine, and your commitment is the catalyst. What if faith isn't just a spiritual concept, but the very fuel that powers manifestation? Without genuine belief, all techniques and visualizations fall flat, no matter how perfectly executed. Neville Goddard taught that faith and belief are the invisible architects shaping your reality. They transform ideas into substance. Faith means trusting in the unseen, holding unwavering confidence that what you desire is already on its way, even when there's no physical evidence yet. This deep trust shifts your energy from doubt and fear to assurance and expectation. It rewires your subconscious mind to act in harmony with your goals, removing internal resistance that blocks manifestation. Belief goes beyond casual hope. It's a conviction so strong that your mind accepts your desires as an undeniable truth. This acceptance influences your feelings, behaviors, and choices, creating a ripple effect that aligns your entire life with abundance. When you believe in your power to create, you become an active participant, not a passive dreamer. Skepticism and hesitation, on the other hand, create cracks in this foundation. Even fleeting doubts send mixed signals, confusing your subconscious and delaying results. The mind struggles to reconcile contradictory beliefs, weakening the magnetic pull of your intentions. Building faith often requires patience and practice. It's normal to face moments of uncertainty, but the difference lies in how you respond. Do you let doubt take hold, or do you reaffirm your trust and keep moving forward? Techniques like affirmations, meditation, and revisiting past successes help strengthen belief over time. Ultimately, faith is the bridge between desire and manifestation. It transforms invisible thoughts into visible realities by aligning your inner world with the abundant life you're meant to live. When belief is unwavering, manifestation becomes not just possible, but inevitable. What if the power to shape your financial future has been inside you all along, waiting to be consciously awakened? Becoming the architect of your own wealth means stepping into a new level of awareness, where you no longer react to circumstances but actively design your reality. Neville Goddard's teachings invite you to claim this role with confidence and clarity. This journey isn't about luck or external factors. It's about mastering your inner world. When you understand that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs are the blueprint for your life, you shift from being a passive receiver to a deliberate creator. Every emotion you nurture, every assumption you hold, becomes a building block in the foundation of your abundance. True conscious creation demands consistency and self-awareness. It requires you to notice when old patterns of scarcity creep in and have the courage to replace them with empowered beliefs. It's a daily practice of choosing faith over fear, possibility over limitation, and feeling over mere thinking. The magic happens when you align your inner narrative with the vision of wealth you desire. This alignment activates a magnetic force that draws opportunities, resources, and support your way, often from unexpected sources. As you become more attuned to this creative power, manifestation feels less like chasing and more like effortless unfolding. Remember, becoming a conscious creator is not a one-time event, but a lifelong skill. It transforms how you relate to money, success, and yourself. With Neville's guidance, you learn to harness imagination as your greatest asset, making abundance a natural state rather than a distant dream. Embrace this responsibility with excitement. When you take full ownership of your creative power, wealth ceases to be something you seek and becomes something you live, a reflection of the limitless potential within you. Unlocking abundance isn't about chasing external circumstances or waiting for luck to strike. It's about tapping into a profound inner power that Neville Goddard so passionately taught, an ability each of us holds to consciously create our reality through the mind. The key to attracting wealth quickly lies not in frantic effort, but in mastering the subtle art of imagination, feeling, and unwavering belief. When you grasp this truth, your entire approach to prosperity transforms from struggle into flow. Imagine for a moment that your current financial reality is simply a reflection of your inner world, your thoughts, emotions, and assumptions. This concept might seem abstract, but it's the foundation of Neville's teaching. Everything you experience externally has its roots in your subconscious programming. If you harbor thoughts of lack, limitation, or doubt, these signals perpetuate scarcity. But by consciously choosing to imagine abundance vividly, feel it deeply, and believe it fully, you rewrite that programming, unlocking new pathways to wealth. Feeling the reality of abundance now is a crucial step. It's not enough to intellectually understand what you want, you must immerse yourself emotionally in the experience as if it's already yours. This alignment of feeling with desire acts like a magnet, drawing your goals closer at an accelerated pace. Whether it's the joy of financial freedom, the peace of stability, or the excitement of opportunity, cultivating these emotions daily rewires your subconscious to accept abundance as your natural state. Visualization further accelerates this process by painting a detailed mental movie that your subconscious mind treats as real. The more sensory-rich and emotionally charged your imaginations are, the stronger the signal you send. This daily mental rehearsal primes your intuition, sharpens your awareness, and aligns your actions with your vision, creating a seamless flow toward your goals. But remember, the law of assumption underscores that it's not enough to want abundance, you must live and act from the place of already having it. This shift from wanting to being is what makes manifestation tangible. Persistence in maintaining this feeling is where many falter. External circumstances might challenge your belief. But the true test is whether you hold fast to the inner conviction of abundance despite those challenges. Consistently nurturing feelings of gratitude, security, and prosperity, no matter what, anchors your vibration, allowing your subconscious to reshape your reality accordingly. This steady emotional commitment turns fleeting hopes into lasting transformation. However, it's equally important to avoid common mistakes that dilute your manifestation power. Inconsistency, impatience, clinging to specific outcomes, and entertaining doubt can all create resistance. By recognizing these pitfalls and consciously steering your mind away from scarcity thoughts and rigid control, you open yourself to infinite possibilities and unexpected opportunities. To truly accelerate your journey, daily practices such as focused visualization, affirmations spoken with genuine belief, gratitude journaling, and mindfulness help keep your mindset sharp and aligned. These habits build momentum, enabling you to stay connected to the creative power within and act on inspired opportunities as they arise. At the heart of it all lies faith, the unwavering trust in the unseen, the belief that your desires are already fulfilled in the realm of possibility. This faith transforms you from a passive dreamer into an active creator. It dissolves fear and hesitation, replacing them with confidence and clarity. Faith is the engine that powers your manifestation, turning invisible thoughts into visible realities. Real-life stories of transformation serve as powerful reminders that these principles work. People from all walks of life have shifted their financial situations dramatically by applying Neville Goddard's methods, demonstrating that abundance is not a lucky break, but a state of mind anyone can cultivate. Their experiences prove that wealth flows naturally when your inner world is aligned. Ultimately, becoming the conscious creator of your wealth is an invitation to take full responsibility for your life. It means stepping beyond external circumstances and recognizing that the true source of abundance is within you. This mindset frees you from limitations and empowers you to design your reality with intention, faith, and clarity. When you embrace this role wholeheartedly, manifestation stops being a mysterious or elusive process and becomes an everyday reality. Wealth then ceases to be something you chase and becomes something you embody, because you understand that your imagination, feelings, and beliefs are the most potent forces shaping your life. The journey toward abundance begins not outside but inside. Harness your creative power with confidence, persist through challenges, and trust the process. In doing so, you unlock a life of limitless prosperity and fulfillment, one that reflects the infinite potential residing within you.